These days, it seems like everybody wants to start a business. Not just any business, but a super high growth startup, the Uber for accountants or the YouTube for entrepreneurs. While that's all well and good, small businesses don't have to be scalable for you to reach your lifestyle and income goals. As a matter of fact, small businesses that are boring are the most profitable. In this video, I'm going to be talking about super profitable but boring small business ideas that you can start for little cash. Some of them are online, some of them are offline. But just because they're boring doesn't exactly mean they're easy. So keep that in mind when I'm going through this list. So before we jump in, if you're interested in business, online business, affiliate marketing, all these different make money online strategies, consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of experiments where I show you behind the scenes of what it actually takes to build one of these online businesses. And I give you plenty of tips, tricks, and insider strategies to help you make the most of your own projects. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let's dive in. So we have a mix of both online businesses and offline businesses and kind of like hybrid businesses where you generate a lot of income online, but there are also services associated with them that you can do offline. So the first one on the list, before we jump in, there's something that I want to say. All these things, don't take them like a freelancer or a consultant where you're the one doing all of the work. While you may start off like that, the end goal is to run it like a business where you replace yourself. You hire people to perform the services or deliver the product that it is you're selling. Keep that in mind because a lot of these business ideas, they look like what you can do on your own, and you can, but that's not the end goal here. There's been a recent, resurgence in personal assistance, and because it's really affordable these days, and there's so many tasks in the business world today that it can be hard to kind of keep up. So all these virtual assistant services have sprung up, and they found a huge market. Busy executives, small business owners, startups, etc., that want to outsource some of their routine or monotonous tasks that can't actually be automated by technology. They can do basically anything that a real assistant will do, but they cost like a fraction of the price of hiring a full-time person because, with a full-time assistant, you're not actually using them all the time. Now, this example I'm showing you is called Zirtual. Zirtual is a virtual assistant service and they charge based on hours used. So pricing range from $449 to $1,499. And the largest plan is that much for 50 hours of work every month. $14.99 divided by 50 is $29.98. And then $449 divided by 12, that's roughly $40 an hour. Something like $38, $39, something like that, dollars an hour. So if you go this route, right, you might start off on your own, but more than likely, you'll outsource this to people overseas. You'll pay a full-time salary of like $500 a month. And in some countries, that's really great. For example, I've used virtual assistants from the Philippines and pay them $600 a month full-time. Great English ability. They can write very well. And basically, once you train them up a little bit, they're able to handle all your routine tasks. So imagine you get a client that's paying you $14.99 a month for 50 hours of task work per month. That means you're left with the difference, and that virtual assistant can take on multiple clients. They can take on 2 or 3 clients at this tier alone. So the first client more than covered their salary. So the rest is really just profits for you and logistics. Now, the next option is an unlimited writing firm. Content marketing has gotten really popular over the years, and almost every small business website or brand or whatever the case may be is a publisher in one shape or another. And I won't really talk about why they're not publishers and instead they should be libraries. That's my own personal philosophy on the matter. But the thing is that they need a constant stream of content. And to achieve that, they often outsource it to freelancers and things of this nature. So there are services that cropped up, unlimited writing services. And the funny thing is that they're not unlimited at all. I've tried them before. And basically, you get about 2 articles a week out of these people. Now, that's because of the way the service is structured. They know that if they're actually unlimited at that price point, then they will have issues keeping up with demand. So what they do is that they allow you to submit one task. Let me just show you the pricing from Grumpy Text. They allow you to submit one task at a time. And there's a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time. And then if you need any revisions, that's another 48 hours. That's another 24 hours, not 48. In the end, you're paying for unlimited writing, but you probably get 1, maybe 2 articles a week. So check this out, $297 4,000 words of content. So there's a limit on the amount of content you can actually get. And then 48 to 72 hour turnaround time. 4,000 words of content is roughly 3 long form articles in a month. And with the average word count of articles being between 1,000 and 2,000 words, let's just say 1,500 words, that's 3 articles. And then this one, 5,000 words of content. And then the lowest plan, 1,000 words of content. So basically they're paying $10 per 100 words. The sticking point is this turnaround time. So 2,000 words of content, or however many thousand words you want to order, it'll take them between 48 and 72 hours, which is 3 days. At the most 3 days. And then if you need to revise, that's another day. So in a week, as I mentioned before, you're getting about 1 or 2 articles out of these services. Now, some businesses find that convenient because they manage a lot of different aspects and their writers tend to be quite good. But imagine if you're doing this on your own, you have a couple clients on the $399 tier and the $999 tier, you can very easily scale this up to $15,000 a month, just you. And if you bring on an assistant, a freelance writer that's really good, hire them full time. Of course, you'll be outsourcing to a lower income company. Maybe you pay them $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, and you guys can scale this to $30,000 a month really quickly, because generally speaking, this will equate to a very high customer value when you have plans up to $2,999 a month. Now, the only problem with this is that it can actually get boring. Some of your clients will be in really boring niches and you basically won't like what it is that they're talking about. That's why it's a boring business. Writing is not glamorous as people will make you seem. It's not. It's really head to the keyboard and putting in the work. But you get better over time and you get faster over time. And one thing, you don't have to be an awesome writer. You just need to be able to research the niche that you come across. So the next business is online research. Now, businesses need constant market research. That's consulting firms need market research. Big businesses need market research. Small businesses need market research because the market is always changing. Now, you can charge people for online research, but the key is to do it the right way so that you're not really exchanging your time for this research, because you can only charge so much unless you want to start a consulting firm and you charge like $200, $300, $400 an hour for market research. And only the largest businesses can afford that kind of service. So instead, what you want to do is create kind of a productized services similar to Proved. What they do is they help startups and other established businesses get insights from their target demographic. Basically what they do is they send out surveys. They help you prepare the survey. They send out surveys to their pool of respondents. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they don't own the access to these respondents. They're actually getting it from a third party, kind of like all those Survey Junkie surveys and the rest. They're submitting it there, and people are taking these surveys. People that fit certain demographic characteristics are taking these surveys, and Proved is charging for that. So let's look at their pricing. So Proved charges anywhere from $149 for 25 respondents. Now, if you looked at all those Survey Junkie surveys, you get like 10 cents per survey that you respond to, right? Maybe they pay Survey Junkie $1. So 25 respondents, they're paying $25 and they're earning the difference, which is about $125. So in like this one, 100 respondents, they're paying $100 and they're earning the difference, which is about $399. So there are really large profit margins there, which you can then use for marketing your brand, marketing your business, or paying for people who will help your customers develop those surveys. So now the next one, and one that I actually like a lot, are called finder's fees businesses. These are kind of like, for example, if you're into real estate and you have a large deal flow of interesting deals coming across your table, you can pass those off to like another investor, and if the deal closes, they'll pay you a fee. Now, there are so many different types of this. Like you can have a finder's fee business around executive recruitment. You can have a finder's fee business around leads for other small businesses. You can have a finder's fee business for sending marketing agencies customers, right? You get a cut of the sale, you get a percentage for finding that information, that lead, whatever the case may be, and sending it to people. Now, this is very similar to affiliate marketing, but it's a bit more informal. And I say affiliate marketing is kind of sexy. So affiliate marketing doesn't fit on the boring businesses list. But if you're interested in affiliate marketing, check it out up above, our affiliate marketing case study, as well as some training on the channel. Definitely a reason to subscribe, because I go deep into affiliate marketing. I'm actually running a case study like right now. Anyways, here's an example. Robert Half, one of the most popular executive recruitment firms in the United States, they earn like millions of dollars and they charge tens of thousands of dollars to find executive talent. You know, they're headhunters basically. And you don't have to go this route. You don't have to be an executive recruitment firm. There are plenty of finders fees businesses. You just got to do a little bit of research, see which one fits your own skill set or your own personality, and go for it. Now, another often overlooked business model or something that you can do to earn cool cash every single month is storage space. People don't really understand how much money is to be made in storage space. If you buy a plot of land, erect some metal containers, and rent it out to people for $25 a month, $99 a month, depending on the size, depending on the location, people tend to hold on to those things for a very long time. And it's really low maintenance. You might have one person guarding the place, or even like CCTV or electric wire, whatever the case may be, however you want to secure it. And once someone puts something in storage, they don't usually check it for months and months at a time, but you're consistently collecting that cash. So if you buy a plot of land, I don't know, out in the boonies or outside of a metro area, rent it out for $25 per 5x5 plot or $99 for a 10x10 plot, whatever the case may be, then that customer is valuable to you because they'll stay for between 1 and 5 years. It just depends on the area, depends on the nature of their needs, etc. So here's an example of a platform that actually allows you to list your storage property out. So here, 5x5 space in New York is $178. This one is $194 a month. I mean, New York, they obviously have a premium on space because, you know, it's one of the most crowded cities in the world. But just look at these prices. 8x10, $255 a month. 10x20, $600 a month. And if you apportion your space properly, you can fit a bunch of units in a relatively small amount of space. Now, the next boring small business idea on the list is website management. Now, there are millions upon millions of websites in the world. Everyone knows that. And most of them are relatively small and they belong to small business owners or, you know, webmasters who aren't too technical. And that's where you come in. Instead of trying to learn all these things, they much rather pay you a monthly subscription just to take it off their minds. Now, an example of this is WP Buffs. They're a site management or maintenance company. They basically do the monotonous tasks, 24/7 website edits, weekly updates, website backups, speed optimization. I mean, these are things that you can do on your own, and I actually do on my own, so I don't pay anybody for this, and I don't have any issues. So let's look at their pricing to see what they're actually charging people for this service. For the maintain plan, which is weekly reports, weekly plugin theme, and core file updates, that's basically them logging into your WordPress website and saying, update. Emergency support, that might be the value within this service. 24/7 uptime monitoring, you can get that done for free. Cloud backups, most hosts have this, you just pay a couple of dollars a month. Google Analytics integration, you can do this through a plugin, copy and paste a line of code. You actually don't need much technical expertise, and they're charging $67 a month if you pay every month, or $57 a month if you pay all upfront for a year, which is crazy. They're basically not doing much of anything. They log into your site for a few minutes a week and basically click update on all your buttons. You don't need a massive amount of technical skill. So if the shit hits the fan, if anything happens, maybe they get hacked, malware injection, all those things, you should have a technical firm that you reach out to and say, hey, come and unhack this site for me. So basically you're collecting $56 a month for something that would take you, for like 20, 30, 40 clients, something that would take you an hour a week, because all you have to do is log into the website, click update for the most part, back up their site, and you're good to go. They have other plans. The other plan is $147 a month, and then their largest plan is $197 a month. So this is priority support, speed optimization, WordPress Rocket premium plugin, WordPress Smush Pro premium plugin, cloud backups, mobile and tablet optimization, complete malware removal. So it seems that on the smaller plans, they don't even remove malware for you. So I don't even know what they're offering here. WordPress Rocket premium plugin. WordPress Smush Pro premium plugin. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is that they're basically doing little to nothing, in my opinion, and they're charging people $197 a month. The only value that I see here is complete malware removal. The thing is that WordPress is already mobile and tablet optimized, so I don't really know what they're talking about there. Cloud backups, you can pay a lot less and get backups done 100 times daily if you so choose. So it just gives you an idea of what you can actually offer. This service is very boring. You log into their websites, you do what you got to do, you get out. And they're making a considerable amount of money because the market for them is so large. There are so many WordPress owners out there. Now, another one is online book publishing, specifically Kindle publishing. Now, I won't go too deep into Kindle publishing because I have mentioned it in a previous video, and there are a lot of resources on YouTube. But the thing is that you just write books that people would be interested in. The challenge with this business model is that you need to know what you're doing, right? Because you can't write a book that nobody really cares about, or you can't write a book that's too competitive and it won't sell. But once you get the hang of it, once you start writing books, once you start getting the hang of it, you can easily scale to $5,000, $10,000 a month. And this is mostly passive income. It's not like other business models where you're there, you're managing. Once the book is online, once you push it a bit with marketing and advertising, it gets to a certain point, it's going to keep making money for years. I published about 4 or 5 books a couple years ago, and they're still producing income every single month, which is crazy. Now, another one that I found really, really interesting is aquarium maintenance. People have aquariums, and when you say aquarium, it's not those huge wall aquariums or those floor aquariums. I mean, those are there, but that's not really it. These are like 100-gallon aquariums or less than 100-gallon aquariums, and people need them to be maintained. They don't really know how to maintain it, and if they do it incorrectly, they can actually kill their fish because of the bacteria. It has like a normal fauna and flora of the aquarium, and if you do it too aggressively or if you change too much water at once, you can actually kill all your fishes and everything inside the aquarium. So what do people do? They outsource it. And this is just a random site I found on the internet. I think that the site can be improved. I mean, that's not to take anything away from the business. I'm sure they're doing good work, and web design isn't their core competency. But what I want to show you is how much they actually charge. So for up to 99 gallons of freshwater aquarium, they charge $129 per month. So this is a monthly thing. They'll come every month to clean out. For aquariums, freshwater aquariums between 100 and 199 gallons, it's $189 a month. And then salt water is more expensive at $159 and $229 respectively. If it's one-off, it's a bit cheaper. I don't know why they would do that. It should be cheaper for someone who is, patronizing you every month. But that's my own opinion. They know why their business model is like that. And so they're going to quote you if your aquarium is larger than 200 gallons. So obviously, aquariums range from 0 to $199 for the majority of people, and then some people have some crazy aquariums over 200 gallons, and they're going to quote them whatever it is they feel like quoting them. And the last one I want to touch on is being a resume writer. Again, you don't actually have to write these resumes. All you have to do is get the customers. And at any given time, millions of people are looking for work. Fresh graduates, people who are laid off, people who want to switch from where they are now to another position, and they need their resumes either created or updated to have the best chance of success when they're going for these job hunts, right? So a resume service basically writes or rewrites the resume for them for a one-off fee. In this example, Top Resume, they have a bunch of experts that, do everything for you. So basically, if someone comes through, they get matched with an expert, and that expert will look through their current resume, or if they don't have one, they'll ask questions, things of that nature. From there, they craft a narrative around what you've done and what you can do, basically, and what you can offer to the company. And for that expert service, you're going to pay anywhere from $179 to $349. Again, it's not you doing this work. You're running it like a business, so you're hiring people to do this job for you. In the beginning, as you get a client, you can outsource it. Maybe costs $100 to outsource or $70 to outsource. You pocket the difference. Once you get a steady stream of customers, you hire someone full-time to start running it for you, or part-time, whatever the case may be, and you laugh all the way to the bank. Now, these are boring businesses. They may not be the first thing you think of when you say, I want to start a business. I want to start a business that changes my life. But you're more likely to succeed with these businesses than you are when you're starting a high-tech startup that needs investor funding, that needs 1 million users. What's the point when you can start a multi-million-dollar business that no one knows about and is printing money for you? So this is just a cross-section of all the boring businesses in the world. There are many more. All you gotta do is look around a bit and you'll find them. Lawn care, landscaping, etc. I mean, they're there for the taking. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.